Good to go, guys?
Yeah.
Far on.
John, what changed from that first half to the second half?
Yeah, it was interesting, wasn't it? Half time we were playing some good footy. I thought we were not only attacking and moving the ball pretty well, but we were defending the game pretty well. And then the second half, we went away from some of the things that worked for us in the first half. And Port's credit, they came over the top of us.
A few areas that were maybe exposed, maybe similar things.
No, I don't think it's necessarily exposed. I think it's probably more, it was just we went away from the fundamentals that had held us in really good stead till half time. So probably a nice gentle reminder that if we drift away from those things, like any footy team, you're going to be under the pump a little bit.
The sort of game you can still have plenty of positives out of ahead of round one?
Yeah, certainly. I mean, for us it was a great hit out, in preparation. Obviously a hot day, so it put a bit extra stress on the players, which is ideal for us going to round one, and gave us a chance to play a couple of younger players as well as some guys who are competing for a spot for round one. So at the end of it, the result's the result. It's neither here nor there really. It's more about how we played, which I said was okay for a half and poor for a second half, and the opportunity for the young guys and the guys on the edge to really push for selection.
A couple of weeks ago, Darcy Foley had one kick against Free-Ockers with Alvin.
Yeah.
Obviously, and today just blew it out of the water that first half and played it.
Yeah, he had 3 shots at goal in the first quarter, and kicked a couple of nice goals there. So that's why we drafted him and recruited him. We know the talent he's got, and it was great to be able to see him produce that today at a sort of AFL, albeit JLT level.
Put himself in the round one contention, but especially
Taylor's situation. Yeah, look, he's a chance, and that was why we were keen to have another look at him today. And he didn't do himself any harm today, which is good to see how it sort of shapes up with the team and the mix and the blend that we want to go with.
Have you figured out where you'd like him to play? Where he plays his best football?
Well, he's probably playing primarily as a forward at the moment for us, but I know he has played sort of through half back and through midfield. We'll probably settle him as a forward to start with and see what he can give us in that space. And then he's his first year in the AFL system, so we'll sort of look after him in some respect. But if he can play and he's ready to play, we'll play him.
What was the reason behind moving into in that second half?
Oh no, he only went into defence for about 5 or 10 minutes.
Okay.
That was all.
It seemed like a bit of a fade out early in the second half, and I think you had a bit of a fade out against Fremantle as well. Is that a little bit of a concern that teams get it run real quick like that?
No, it's probably more. As I said, it's probably more the style we played, and again, it's always slightly different when you've got 7 or 8 on the bench as well. You sort of end up with guys rotating through and around, and I guess it's a challenge and to make sure you get the right minutes into guys to prepare them for round one and keep the right blend and balance of the team. So you're trying to achieve multiple aims through these games, which is get you guys ready for round one when you're playing for points, and play a style which is you want to see in round one. So we did that pretty well for a half today, not so well for the other half.
Just big picture, how have you got out of the pre-season? Are you where you want to be after those 2 games? Or?
Yeah, I think we had a good intra-club last week as well, which sort of got some more minutes into guys. We're prepared for round one, and I'm comfortable we're in the right space to be able to hit the ground running for the season. We know that every season is always everyone starts on 0, and we know it's a long season. But you've got to earn your right to participate deep into the season, and that challenge for us starts in 2 weeks. So we're in a good spot.
What about the makeup of the defence? Have you got that in your head? What your preferred back 6 or 7 would be? Or? Yeah,
well, it's interesting because a few guys came out today and played particularly well, which was good, and they were under a fair bit of pressure in the last half, to be honest. And we'll work that out in the next couple of weeks.
A couple of times we were attacking on the rebound. It looked like you were running out of options up forward. Is that an issue, or?
Well, we had a couple of times where when we got it back and we started moving the ball with speed, it's sort of hard at times for our forwards to get back there. So, and that's just the way the game flows. So, that's something we'll have a look at on the tape and see how we might tweak that. It's a bit of a, well, sometimes it just be where the turnover occurs as well. In terms of where your numbers sit, that's all.
Yeah, the narrow, obviously, JLT won it. Draft, obviously very narrow ground, hard for the forwards to get space. You can probably say excuse the forwards. I think Josh Jenkins, on what I'm talking about at the moment, not really getting involved today though. He was again pretty quiet. Any concerns about Jenkins' form?
No, we'll keep working with our forwards group. I mean, always we do with every group. I would have said that our midfield was really good for a half today, and their second half wasn't their best either. And that was the way the game went. So we'll keep working with all the groups and all the players.
And Tex, they're your biggest injury concerns heading into round one?
I'm trying to think. I think so, yeah. And they've got some work to do. to be honest. So we'll take that as a we get back in next week and we'll have a look how they shape up. And at the end of it, it's a question of how many guys have had an interrupted pre-season would you want to carry into an AFL game. And as you can see today, it's the way the game's played, and obviously you drop back to 90 cap rotation as well. You want to make sure guys are fit and ready to play and perform at the level we need them to play our style.
So you have to train them hard in the next week or so?
Yeah, they've got their program to get through, and then we'll assess that early the week before we start up.
Any injuries today?
I think the only one was Alex Keith had a bit of an ankle, which he sat out the second half due to. So, but from all reports, it looks like it should be fine.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks.